Let's quickly talk about MyTaxPrepOffice Professional Tax Preparer software. It is important because for the last 11 months, we have investigated 82 professional tax preparation and research tools, culminating in the review of hundreds of features, pricing tiers, databases, and customer support models. So whenever we needed clarifications or answers to specific thematics, we reached out to MyTaxPrepOffice representatives. So this software review is a part of a series that is a direct byproduct of our months-long initiative, and we have rated this software tool, the MyTaxPrepOffice Professional Tax Preparer software tool, on 6 pivotal criteria. So you have accuracy, timely updates, value for cost, ease of use, customer support, and availability of forms. Enjoy. Let's jump right into it. Here is today's agenda. You can see on the screen here, and we have the Pre-C. I'll talk to you a little bit about ergonomics. Then we'll talk about convenience, productivity, support. We'll have a conversation about growth and pricing. And I'll close with a nice synopsis. One thing I want to say in terms of MyTaxPrepOffice, I want you to think about whenever you think about this software, I want you to think about complete mobility. Okay, here is a software that basically depends on the cloud. This is kind of cool because they're constantly innovating there and you are able to stay connected. The software helps you, and the software keeps you and your clients connected even when you're not at the office. This is really good. So you can log into what they call My Tax Portal. You can send and receive documents, you can send returns for review, and you can request signatures. This is kind of cool because you are enjoying, at the end of the day, you are enjoying quick and easy communication with your clients, okay? And let's not forget, so when we talk about MyTaxPrepOffice, we are also talking about some of the lowest bank product fees in the industry. The company works with 3 trusted partners to give you the freedom and flexibility to find the best bank product options for your clients, okay? So by doing that, you're able to stay competitive, you're able to deliver excellent service, you're able to collect your fees. That's the bottom line, okay? So when we analyze this software, we paid attention to ease of use, of course, conversion packages, the quality of technical support, the how they handle retroactive tax law changes, how they handle updates during tax season, especially when you have a large client base. This is important for us. And to learn more about our methodology, please check out this short video. It acquaints you with our very rigorous approach when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing professional tax preparation software on this show. Check this out. Let's talk about ergonomics, folks. So when we talk about ergonomics, we are focusing on user friendliness. So when you have MyTaxPrepOffice, you have a constellation of tools that make the whole experience very, very user friendly. You have the navigation menu, you have the free signature pad app, you have summary invoices, you have instant form view, you have the quick conversion view, you have the text messaging, you have fast print preview, and you have the very informative login screen. Let me detail this a little bit. The navigation menu. The left side menu offers quick links and easy access to all the functions you need to set up your office, set your preferences, complete bank enrollment, use the client portal, print report, and finish a tax return in record time. Think about that. This is great for user friendliness. They also have a free signature pad app, so you can capture your client's signature in the cloud on your Apple or Android mobile device and access the signature in MyTaxPrepOffice. You have summary invoices. So basically here, with this functionality, you can actually generate a simple invoice for clients who don't need an itemized list of charges, especially clients who have a very quote unquote very easy tax returns. You can save time by making your billing process quick and easy. Think about that, user friendliness, right? You have an instant form view. And what we love is that we love the fact that you're able to preview a tax return with MyTaxPrepOffice in a very revolutionary new way. So you can open the tax return in instant form view to see the actual form populating in real time with the data you enter. An instant form view can be opened on a second screen on your desktop or on any mobile device, thus allowing you and your clients to preview work that's already happened or as it's happening. It's really good. We love the quick conversion module also. You can use a very easy to follow conversion screens or a set of screens to quickly convert client returns from your old tax program. This is good, especially if you have been using another software tool in previous years. What about text messaging? Text messaging is kind of cool also when it comes to user friendliness, because you can send quick one-way text messages to your client directly from the return workspace to request forms, information, or get questions answered. Okay. You also have the fast print preview, and with no PDF download required, you can quickly see a print preview of how your return will print right in your browser. And this is great for client review, or especially if your client is not pretty close. If the client is overseas or the client is very far away, it's great for client review of returns in the office. Okay. And the informative login screen is also great. Fantastic. Let's talk about convenience here. We want to focus here on user experience. So previously we focused on user friendliness. Now we want to focus on user experience. Is this software convenient for your practice? That's the question that we have asked ourselves. It's the question we have grappled with. And the answer is yes. It depends on the size of your practice, of course. It depends on the niche you're targeting. It depends on the state you're in. And one thing I want to say here is that based on our analysis, MyTaxPrep software is the ultimate software built for your business. They have, when it comes to user experience, they have integrated bank products. Okay, I've said it before, they work with 3 trusted partners to give you the freedom and flexibility to find the best option for your clients. So you can choose the bank from the financial product widget on the dashboard, and you can complete the bank application. Again, it depends on your client. It depends on what kind of niche you're in. And you also have access to the client portal. In terms of user experience, this is a great conduit because you can basically enjoy quick and easy two-way communication with your clients. You can securely exchange documents, for example. You can send returns for review. You can request signatures, and everything is branded with your logo for a professional look. Think about that. Just wonderful. And we love another module, another functionality here in terms of user experience. They have the after the fact payroll. So MyTaxPrepOffice gives you the ability to increase your service offerings by providing federal year-end compliance form processing. So they have a seamlessly integrated after the fact payroll feature that allows you to record your client's payroll values for compliance reporting and additional purposes using Form 940 and 941. Of course, here we are speaking about business returns. Okay, this is really good. But they also offer e-filing for 1099 miscellaneous, 1099 NEC, and W-2 forms, making this a valuable tool to add revenue to your bottom line. Another thing we want to mention when it comes to user experience, by the way, folks, MyTaxPrepOffice has a lot of features, but for us, here are some of the features that really stand out when it comes to user experience. Okay, we love the fact that they have the first fully customizable dashboard. Think about that. The team in the last few months has introduced the first totally configurable dashboard you can customize to flow effortlessly with your personal preferences and work habits. This is kind of cool because they give you widgets that you can customize based on your the layout you want to see, the colors you want to see, your branding, your logo. All these things are kind of good. Now you might be thinking this is just design, but yeah, listen, this has an impact on your productivity. Speaking about productivity, let me talk to you about how MyTaxPrepOffice adds helps you with workflow gains. Okay, and basically there are actually three things that this software does that are great when it comes to productivity. First, you have complete mobility. Think about it. So the software runs on a browser, so your work stays synced on all your logged in devices. This is really good because you might be thinking, if you are a single member practice, this is okay. But if you have a multi-member practice, this is kind of cool because you have complete mobility. You have real-time synchronization. This is good. You have cost savings, which is pivotal when we analyze productivity. Okay, you're able to enjoy a flexible and cost-effective solution for your business. So you spend money on unnecessary hardware only when it's needed. But think about it. Nobody wants that, right? You don't want to spend money on unnecessary hardware. Those times are over. You want to work from anywhere. You want to work from your house. You want your team to work from anywhere, especially in this COVID era. It's kind of cool to have the flexibility. And you have data security. Okay, my tax prep office's cloud-based program was actually created with online data protection. So data is secure both in transit and at rest with best-in-class TLS/SSL encryption and 256-bit AES encryption for data storage. So we're talking here about military-grade storage here, military-grade security, data security. So this is really good. As a matter of fact, as you can see on the screen, when we talk about data security, this is a quintessential element for MyTaxPrepOffice. Okay. I just want to say that because a lot of folks have mentioned that a lot of practitioners were worried about data security, not only in transit, but also at rest. Your data is safer in the cloud. Okay. You have data security on any device at any time. You have expert security at no additional cost. For example, one thing I want to say is that if you are worried about your data security, I just want to say that with my tax prep office, a high level of security is maintained by their 24/7 security management team, which applies any security patches as soon as they become available. So you benefit immediately, and not only after you have updated the local installations on any device like old desktop and new smartphones. Okay, so I just want you to think about it. And the team does multiple backups during the day, and those backups protect against data loss. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation about my tax prep office, and I've spoken to you about convenience, productivity, and ergonomics. Now I want to talk to you about support. Okay, so here specifically we focus on client support. So there are a lot of support methods. It really depends on what really works for you. And one thing you need to understand is that they have a support team that stands ready to answer any software questions you may have before, during, and after tax season. So we all know that typically during tax season, there is a higher call volume, which could result in longer hold time, right? So what you want to do is that you want to reduce your waiting time. So you want to use one of their other support options as your first level of support. Don't call. Obviously, they have 24/7 live chat during tax season. Okay, the live chat hours 24/7 once the filing season begins, but you have Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. This is off season. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday, close. And Spanish support is available during these hours. And you can call them at 307-414-1211. All times are Eastern Standard Time. Let me repeat the number, 307-414-1211. And all times, of course, are Eastern Standard Time. And one thing I want to say here is that you want to pay attention to, you can also email them, by the way. You can email them at support@mytaxprepoffice.com. If you have any questions, they will get back to you. They usually get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. This is something that we have seen. And one thing you also need to understand is that they also have, when we talk about support, they also have integrated training videos. Okay, you're able to boost your CPE and CE credit hours. You have the ability to get certificate and compliance standards in terms of the requirements. You are able to have also physical protection for your data. You can ask questions about your data. You can ask questions about the availability of such technical guidance as when it comes to at the state level, at the federal level. Okay, so you really have a constellation of data points. You have a constellation of options when it comes to customer support, and all these things will help you not only in terms of training, in terms of help with a particular question, and also in terms of how you transition, how you convert from one package to another. I want to talk to you about growth, folks. We are still having a conversation here about how MyTaxPrepOffice helps your practice grow. One thing I want to say here is that they do this several ways. First, you got to understand that this software is completely integrated. You have fast data entry and smooth data flow that make doing bank product very simple. And their charge in terms of the bank product is pretty competitive. They only charge $15 per bank product. This is actually based on our research, the lowest bank product fee in the industry. So you can take advantage of that to increase your bottom line. And they have 3 financial partners that you can choose from. Okay, so those are really cool that you might want to think about that. And one thing I want to say here is that at the end of the day, you want to have bank product. You need to have bank products. Why? Because you want to attract new clients with additional service offerings. You want to maintain a competitive edge in the market, especially during tax season. You want clients to choose the disbursement option that's best for them. You want to take the pressure off your clients by eliminating out-of-pocket costs. You want to receive your fees directly from your clients' refunds, right? And you want to eliminate collecting late payments or chasing after clients for non-payments. This is bad when it comes to client loyalty. You don't want that, okay? And you basically can offer solutions to your clients. We're talking about direct deposits, cashier's check, prepaid card, refund advance. And remember, clients may receive up to $6,000. Okay, and I was talking to you earlier about the 3 banking partners that they have. So you have TPG. So TPG offers tax related financial products through a network of tax preparation franchises, independent tax professionals, and online tax preparation providers. So that's the first partner. The second partner, Refund Advantage. So this player is focused on the independent ERO Refund Advantage. They also focus on advanced loans. They focus on ERO business advances and incentive programs. The third partner is EPS. So EPS offers your tax practice refund transfers, taxpayer refund advances, and additional loans with 3 programs of your choice. No marketing fees with e-advance program. So this is really good. Let's talk about pricing here, folks. And basically, I want you to look on the screen right now. You can see that when we talk about MyTaxPrepOffice, you have complete transparency. Okay, so here, if you are a single member practice, so you want to go for the individual pro, this will cost you $495 this tax season. This is for annual licensing. If you want to go for the essential plan, which is the most popular, which has all the features that you might need, you'll be shelling out $795, and you have more users though with this one. And for the unlimited plan, you'll be paying $1,095 this tax season. And one thing I need to say is that if you need more users and extra document storage, you just need to contact them. Okay, you can add extra users for only $20 each and add 5 GB of extra storage for just $20. So you need to make a determination as to whether or not this makes sense for your practice. Okay, and on top of that, one thing I also need to say that there are other costs that relates to the kind of bank products that you want to offer. For example, they have a no hassle interest-free SBA loan through Santa Barbara TPG. Okay, so you only need to fill out the early SBA form application and agreement and submit forms to My Tax Prep Office, and they'll take care of things for you. Okay, so you can process in e-files, your RTs, your refund transfers through Santa Barbara TPG, and your loan is conveniently repaid from the tax preparation fees the bank withholds from the RTs. So this is kind of good for those practitioners who are short. They have some liquidity problems and they don't have money to pay for the software, but also for other stuff. You can actually just have this sort of system, that this pay as you go system. Okay, and one thing I also need to say is that SBA, this is actually software purchase assistance. This is a loan that is available to tax professionals who offer bank products for the purchase or renewal of a MyTaxPrepOffice plan. And the loan is repaid from the tax preparation fees that the bank will withhold from the IRS or the state-funded refund transfers. One thing you need to understand is whether you are a single member or oligo member practice, this SBA is interesting. Especially again, if you're confident rather, that this tax season will be wonderful for you in terms of revenue, in terms of bottom line growth, then you might want to consider the SBA. All right, let's quickly wrap up today's conversation. So, who is My Tax Prep Office tax preparation software for? This software is for single member practices, oligo member practices, and multi-member practices, as well as in some cases small practices. Okay, if you have fewer than 100 practitioners, you might find this software tool very interesting. And our score for this software is 7/10, and this software ranked number 11 in our top tax preparer software tools. And this remains nonetheless a great tool that you might want to consider, especially if you are a small practitioner. And you can go watch, in case you are interested in our top 10 tax preparer software tools, you can go watch that video to learn more. Actually, the video was at the top 10, but we did include My Tax Prep Office as number 11 because it was so great. The product is good. The software is great for bank products, and we felt like we wanted to add it. Okay, but overall, our score 7/10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.